Hello, welcome to this video. As you can see, cutting quite a large conifer hedge. This is the second time that I've cut it for the customer. Last year I think I had about 3 years of growth on it, so this year was quite nice to do with just 1 year's growth. As you can see, there's a fence there. This is actually the neighbour's hedge, so everything here, the lowest point is about, I think it's about 6 foot. So yeah, it's not a normal hedge that I do regarding the height of the over a fence. Don't really do them. And we also do the tops. I've got one of the tree surgeons I use. He does all the tops and stuff, so he climbed up and he's going along in your top left corner. You see the ladders. He's sort of climbed up there and he's happy cutting away up there. I leave him to it. It's a bit weird that there's a little bit of laurel growing there. That luckily doesn't make too much difference for cutting, though it does look a bit weird. And yeah, I think it's probably about 13 months growth. I saw our emails when I did it last year. It was quite a nice cut it was, but the only problem is, as you can see, there's a plant there, and underneath the whole hedge is a flower bed with shrubs and some with gravel and whatnot, so it's a bit of a pain to tidy up. Could have sheeted it, but I didn't have any sheets with me, and I don't know, I'm not used to really using sheets. I much prefer raking up. And yeah, it's as I say, it's quite a nice hedge to do. I do like cutting conifer, especially regular. Hopefully we get to do it again next year, and it all helps densen it up and looks even better. And yeah, so this little sort of shed thing in the corner there, which was also a little bit in the way, but as you may see later, it was quite nice to get the ladder in between that and the hedge, between it. Certainly felt quite comfy when I was up on the ladders. Didn't think I was going to go anywhere. So one thing I will say is quite fortunate to know quite a few different tree surgeons, and it is certainly handy. I was at college with this one, and yeah, as I say, it's handy for these big sort of jobs, because I can reach the whole face of this hedge on the Henchman ladders, and if I had an extension bar, I'm doing the full swing for the up ladders, as you'll see in a little bit. I was about a foot or two off, getting all the way up, but there's no way that I would do the tops of those hedges. So that's why having friends that are tree surgeons quite handy, is they're more used to all the heights and dealing with all that lot. So yes, as you can see here, I'm up the ladders now, next to the shed. And it was very handy with the Henchmans on this job, because the ground was quite uneven, and I was able to adjust all the legs to make it quite comfortable. As you'll probably see, when you're at full reach and you're cutting directly straight above you at 12 o'clock, you always get covered in cuttings. But luckily I had the helmet on, so that wasn't too bad. And yeah, back to having contacts that are tree surgeons, not just with hedge jobs. Also, you can do, you can also take on tree jobs. Obviously they've got tippers and chippers and all that stuff. It's a case of you accept the job on behalf of one of your clients, big or small one. You get them in for the day or however long it takes, and yeah, it just helps get more money in, and it's good to diverse from what you're doing. If it's just cutting grass from March to November, it does get very repetitive. I've done a lot of Saturdays this year doing hedge jobs and some tree jobs, more hedge jobs, but yeah, it's certainly very handy having tree surgeon friends. As I say, I know about 3 or 4 that I can use. There's the guy in this video who I use the most and I've known the longest, really, and yeah, it just doesn't give me any aggro, isn't rude, isn't late, just cracks on, and not much more I can ask for, really. So if you're in that position as well where you know people, it definitely helps. So as you can see down there, there's an echo telescopic hedge cutter which my mate brought along, and I will say that I did use it probably for about 10 seconds. It was obviously, as it's telescopic, it's so heavy and compared to this Stihl combi hedge cutter setup, I didn't feel like I needed to use it for that long. As I say, that the guy, when he got down, he did then got the ladders and finished all the tops. But again, he used the Echo, and he thinks it's a great bit of kit. I mean, I didn't really use it, and but it seemed pretty good, well built. Things that different companies have, like the adjustment of the actual head. I've had Stihl one all of my career, I suppose you could say, for the last 6-7 years, and so I'm used to that. We just sort of pull that bracket down and you can shake it and then it goes down. I think the Echo, you've got it there's two levers. Again, it's just getting used to it, really, like with anything else. And yeah, it was certainly cold this day when we did it. I think it was about 3 degrees, and was certainly glad to be done. That beech you saw just there, I reduced it from in the spring last year, and we gave that a trim up the few weeks before. That one's quite nice to do, but the problem is he's got pebbles going all the way along underneath it. But we do sheet that one, which does make it a bit easier. But yeah, this one's certainly a bit of a nice job. The client gave plenty cups of tea, which always goes down well. And as I say, hopefully we'll be doing it again next year. So as I mentioned earlier, having a ladder between the shed and the hedge, as you can see on the right there, it felt quite reassuring to be there. That if you can sort of put your foot on either one and keep one on the ladder, you can sort of reach it a little bit further. I didn't really feel, the ground was on a patio, so it was all or level, and it was quite nice to do. And as you can see, probably about 2 foot from the top. So if I had an extension barrel on, I probably would have got it, but I've got my mate for the day, so I might as well make him work for his money. And yeah, well, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, well done. Probably not the most exciting video you've seen, I'm sure. Next few videos will be about the Toro stuff that got to do some reviews on. But yeah, that should be all coming out soon. As you can see, mate there's run out of fuel, so had to sort him out. Anyway, as I say, thank you for watching.